Hey all, this video is about the most popular Python library for natural language processing, which is the NLTK library or Natural Language Toolkit. We all are familiar with the term natural language processing or NLP. It is a field of computer science and AI study that focuses on enabling computers to understand, interpret, and generate human language. It have applications in various fields such as communication, data analysis, customer service, education, and healthcare. The applications of NLP includes the following: sentimental analysis, chatbots, virtual assistants, speech recognition, machine translation, advertise matching, information extraction, grammatical error detection, fake news detection, and text summarization. Various libraries for NLP are Natural Language Toolkit NLTK or SPACY, GenSim, Stanford Core NLP, TextBlock, etc. Now let's discuss about the Natural Language Toolkit or NLTK library. It is a popular Python library for working with human language data. It becomes very popular in among researchers, developers, and data scientists working in the field of NLP since it provides a comprehensive set of tools and resources for working with the natural language data. Now let's get started with NLP using the NLTK library. The installation of NLTK can be done as follows. For Windows, the command pip install NLTK on the command prompt will be do the installation of NLTK. In Mac or Linux, we can use the commands sudo pip install hyphen capsu NLTK or sudo pip3 install hyphen capsu NLTK for the installation process. To install NLTK through Anaconda, the command conda install -c anaconda NLTK should be run in the command prompt. To install it through the Jupyter notebook or to install it in the Jupyter notebook, we can run the command pip install NLTK. Now let's do the text parsing using NLTK. We all know that text parsing is the process of analyzing a sentence or sequence of text characters and identifying the grammatical structure of sentences to extract meaning from them. The steps of text parsing that we will be discussed here are tokenization, stopword removal, stemming, lemmatization, peer tagging, and named entity recognition. So the first one is the tokenization. It is a process of breaking down text into words, phrases, or other meaningful elements. NLTK provides various tokenizers such as word tokenization or a sentence tokenization. The word tokenization is used when we have to cut down the sentence or phrase into its respective words. If we want to cut down its sentences, we can use the sentence tokenization. Here is an example for doing tokenization in NLTK or using NLTK. We can use the NLTK.word tokenize command for doing the word tokenization, and we can use the NLTK.send underscore tokenization command for the sentence tokenization. So it will return the words tokens or the sentence tokens respectively. There are several reasons why tokenization is important. It includes, it helps in counting the frequency of each words or each tokens in the text. It helps in analyzing the relationship between different tokens. It also identify the patterns in the text. In search engines, it helps in quickly identifying and retrieving documents that contain specific keywords or phrases. The next one is the stop words removal. Stop words are common words such as da, and, of, a, in, etc. that appear frequently in a language but do not carry much meaning or contribute to the overall understanding of a sentence. Removing stop words can help in reducing the dimensionality of the text document and thus by improves the efficiency and accuracy of NLP algorithms. Here is an example of doing NLTK library for stop words removal. We can do the stop words removal by dividing the text into words and then remove the word if it exists in the list of stop words provided by NLTK. We can specify the stop words by ourselves also. So from NLTK .corpus, we have to import the stop words first, and then we will run a loop for scanning all the words in that word tokens, and if the particular word is in the stop words list, then we will remove that word and the other terms will be returned. The next step is stemming. Stemming is the process of reducing a word into its base form or root form. The stemming is done by removing some words or some letters from the end of the sentence or from the end of the words. NLTK provides various stemmers such as Potter stemmer, a snowball stemmer, etc. We will be using the Potter stemmer for doing the stemming process. So first we have to define the potostemmer function, and for each word in the filter tokens means the tokens in which there are no stop words. I have defined it as the filter tokens in the previous example. So then we will do the looping for scanning all the filtered tokens and do the stemming process. You can see the output here for the P's. The last letter E is removed and it returned PEAC. And other for other words such as stars, it removed the S and returned star. There are several reasons why stemming is important, which includes it helps in identifying groups or clusters of some words in the text, or it allows to easily count the frequency of each words. It helps in reducing the number of different word forms that needs to be indexed and searched in search engines. By reducing the dimensionality of the data, it helps in to improve the speed and accuracy of information retrieval. It have multilingual applications, and to reduce overfitting and improve the generalization performance of ML model, we can use stemming. The next is the lemmatization. It is a process of reducing words to base form, which is called a lemma. It is similar to stemming, but unlike stemming, it simply chops off the end of a word to reduce it to a common base form. But in lemmatization, it takes into account the part of speech of the word and its context to determine the correct base form. NLTK provides a word net lemmatizer for English. Here is an example of how to use it. So first we will download the WordNet and we will import the WordNet lemmatizer, and we do the looping process in each of the words or each of the tokens or filter tokens, and we'll do the lemmatized token. We can see that in the stemming the piece was returned as PEAC, and in lemmatization it considered the context and it returned piece itself. And for the star, the stemming and lemmatization same, just remove at the last S word, S letter. The next part of speech tagging. Before that, let's look into the parts of speech. In English, parts of speech are the different categories that words can be grouped into based on their grammatical function within a sentence. The eight basic parts of speech in English are noun, pronoun, verb, preposition, adjective, conjunction, adverb, and interjection. Understanding parts of speech is important in English grammar because it helps to understand how words are used in sentences or how they relate to one another. It also helps in building proper sentence structure and effective communication in English. Now let's do the POS tagging using NLTK library. So POS tagging is a process of assigning a grammatical category or parts of speech to each word in a text corpus. In natural language processing, this is an important step for many applications such as text analysis, machine translation, speech recognition. There is an example of using NLTK library in Python for the POS tagging. So it can be done easily using the nltk.post underscore tag function. So it will be return the words and the corresponding POS. Next is the named entity recognition. Named entity recognition is the process of identifying and extracting named entities such as people, organizations, and locations from unstructured text data. We can do this using the NLTK library. So in this example, we used the already presented tagged sentence provided by NLTK for natural named entity recognition. So first we have to download that tagged sentence set. So then we will just use the NE, named entity, NE underscore chunk function for doing the named entity recognition. So it will return each entity such as people, organization, locations, and tag it to the respective entity names. So, in conclusion, we can say that NLTK is a powerful and versatile NLP toolkit in Python that offers a comprehensive suite for libraries and tools for tasks such as tokenization, peers tagging, parsing, sentiment analysis, and machine learning based text classification. It is an open source and free to use tool that provides access to a vast collection of linguistic resources, making it a valuable resource for researchers, developers, and anyone interested in working with the natural language data. Thank you for paying attention. In this presentation titled Natural Language Toolkit.